It was very difficult for my mother to make the decision to put my grandmother in a nursing home. The guilt and the sense of obligation that she had to take care of her until the very end. In making that decision, I think there is a cultural pressure because it's expected that the kids would take care of their parents until the very end, no matter what. Although my grandmother had had a stroke, she had all her faculties, so mentally she was able to express her disappointment to my mother and her children about being placed in a nursing home, so it made it all the more difficult for them.
I never contemplated on putting my mother in a nursing home because I was against it, and I was trying to get service for her to stay home with me. And it was never, a question of putting her in a nursing home. It was never in my mind. The decision was sort of forced upon me to do that because of her health, and not because it was a burden, not because it was a burden to me, because of the health issues around that. And so that I still now feel uneasy about. When I go and visit her, I feel sad that she's there, but there's nothing I can do. It's out of my hands now. It's not so much what I wanted, it's what I was forced to do because of the health-wise. Now that she's there on a permanent base, I go there 3-4 times a day. In the morning before I go to work, 7:30, I'm there, give her breakfast. Sometimes I bring things from home, give it to her, knowing that she's looked after, knowing that she's dressed and whatever. Knowing that makes me feel better about it. And then at lunchtime, when I can, I go, or at night, every night I go 2 or 3 times a night. And many times the nurse says, "What are you doing here all the time?" I said, "I'm here because of my mum, And she said, "But you should go home and rest." And I said, "No, my responsibility is also here." Because she was living with me, it seems like that I was the responsible one for her, so I need to still have that duty towards her for many reasons. One is myself, and the other thing is for her, knowing that somebody did not abandon her, and it's important to me that.